Hello everyone and welcome back to the RMTV Women's podcast. We realised that I've been saying the wrong thing for like 30 episodes maybe.
It's written on the graphic.
Who knows? Anyway, we haven't got a kick-off question. Should we jib it this week because we've got questions to do later on?
Well, why don't we pick one of these?
You pick one then, go on.
Okay. Favourite past Liverpool home kit from Steve Zofu. Oh my god, he's got the picture of that. Funny. At Beatenberg X.
I like the 2007-8 one.
Okay.
Little collar.
Okay.
Like when we were Adidas, had like the 3 stripes down the sides. It just reminds me of Peter Crouch, and I watched Peter Crouch's What I Wore thing with BT Sport. I think it was yesterday or the day before, whenever it came out, and he said that was his favourite one. So it just reminds me of him. And then also I like the 17-18 one.
Oh, that was what I was going to pick.
Oh, sorry.
I've got 2 as well, so it's fine. I'm going for the 1989 one.
Yeah.
The candy one, because I like how it's like red and then it like mixes in. It's like marbly, like red and white. Yeah. I think that's quite cool. And I chose the 17-18 one as well because I said it earlier, that's when like the red started being like a
really
darker red,
yeah.
and I really quite liked that.
Yeah.
And also it was like 125 years, so like woo.
Yeah. What a kid.
Wow.
Anyway, Sunday then, Liverpool faced Sheffield United in the Continental Cup. Probably one of the most frustrating games to watch. Well, one of the most frustrating 7 minutes to watch, I'd say.
I felt horrible. I literally felt horrible.
We were literally mid planning okay, we'll ask this question, I'll say this after, like I was doing my player ratings.
And then we scrapped the whole thing.
And then we had to scrap all 3 videos because it was
But it's fine,
yeah, no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Basically, we went 1-0 up. Yeah, we played really well in the first half and you're thinking, right, this is going to be a good game. Like, you could just see the difference.
Feel it
you can feel it in your bones.
Feel it in my toes.
Okay. And then Ashley Hodgson scores. Mel Lawley's through on goal. She skips past one defender. She got the keeper. Keeper saves, and Ashley Hodgson's there. Right place, right time. Slots it in the back of the net. 1-0 Liverpool.
First goal of the season. Thank you very much. In the bag. Let's go.
Yeah, everyone was buzzing. You could see, and then. Go into half-time, 1-0 up.
You know what, I was buzzing at half-time.
Good vibes.
I was like, oh, yes, we've got this.
Yeah, good vibes. Some nice music playing on a half-time.
Oh, they've changed the soundtrack,
changed the playlist.
It's a bit more like indie music. Yeah. It's not like pure Greatest Showman anymore.
It's a bit upbeat, yeah.
It's a bit
literally all last season we had Greatest Showman and Lewis Capaldi, and I was like, once now.
Bit of Kylie.
We had a bit of Kylie
bit
sometimes.
Of Madonna. Oh, Madonna, maybe.
Mighty Red loved a bit of Madonna. Anyway, 1-0.
I wish they'd let me... Sorry.
Go on. What? You wish you had what?
They'd let me choose the playlist.
Yeah, but George is on the mic. George has got some good tunes.
Ledge.
George is down at Prenton Park now when the women play, if he can be there, obviously, because otherwise he'll be doing the men's game. But yeah. So
I want to meet... Sorry.
Going off on a tangent here on George. We love George. What a guy.
Meet George.
What a guy.
Can we make that happen?
Maybe one day. He's on Twitter. Tweet him.
Will do. Hi, hon.
Then they equalise through
Wilkinson,
yeah, from a corner. Does it go over the line? Doesn't it go over the line? Who knows? Goal line technology.
Get me some goal line technology.
Yeah, because it hits the bar.
VAR!
It hits the bar and bounces down and then it's knocked out, and I'm thinking, oh.
Literally, Price is
yeah, like to the rescue, pure diving. Like that, and then
but everyone's whoa,
ref gives it. Ref hasn't got a clue because there's that many players' bodies in the way, so he goes over to his linesman's over the other side. He's got about 40 yards in between him and the goal. He can't see that go over.
He could see if the line's over though.
Nah, I don't believe him.
Okay.
I think he's lying. I think he just said yeah to make it a bit more interesting. Do you know what I mean?
Give fan entertainment and all that.
Yeah, make the last the second half a bit spicier. Someone's got to score here to win. On comes Niamh Charles. What minute would you say that was?
60th.
60th. 5 minutes later, knocks her header in.
All I can remember is her ponytail like flicking.
Yeah, and she heads it down as well, so it hits the floor, and that's, you know, keeper's got no chance with them ones of the. So good header, 2-1, all buzzing, you know, thinking
this is where I'm like,
it's in the bag. Yeah, no, it's not in the bag. Who scores then? Because I can't remember.
Maddie Cusack.
That was actually a belter goal. It was boss.
Where we were sitting, Becky Jane, do not let her have that shot.
Yeah, where we were sitting was like, you could see it going
like the angle,
right
yeah.
in. Yeah, it was a brilliant angle. Yeah.
That also makes me quite sad.
Then, does Jake Bailey get sent off then?
Think so.
Yeah. For second yellow. She didn't need to make the challenge, in my opinion. You've got like 3 other players. She literally just goes, bing, like pulls her back a tiny bit.
It is a yellow though, fair enough. I've had time to reflect, and in my post-match I said, there's not a red card offence. But like, I've had time to reflect, and
it is a yellow card, but she doesn't need to make the challenge. She's got other players covering.
We need to learn a bit of game management, I think. That's the problem here.
Yeah. I think it all went to pot when Roberts went off, you know.
Absolute rock
in that midfield, and obviously she hasn't played for a long time. So like,
there was a bit of a reshuffle.
I liked it though.
Okay.
I did like it.
Yeah.
Roberts played 85 minutes. So that's like a substantial amount, like considering she hasn't played for a while, and she was like amazing. Sheeper would have been me player of the match if, you know, Ashley Hudson wasn't, you know, amazing as well. But yeah, I think it all just, as soon as she went off, it seemed to deflate a little bit. I'm not sure why. But,
went downhill,
and then would you say like 93rd minute?
Something like that.
Pennock, you know, little chip ball into the area, soars right over Price into the bottom corner, and yeah, basically last chance of the game, and they score. To be honest, it's easy to say, oh, what went wrong, but like, I don't see anything that particularly, I've just said Roberts, but like, it's not always down to one player. Like, I think it was just
poor game management.
It was just two really good goals. Like, that's all it is. It's not one player's fault.
No.
Or like one moment of the game. It was literally just like 2 belter goals from 2 players, and like you can't underestimate Sheffield United just because the championship team. Like, a lot of championship teams are really good. They've got some really good players.
Well, Man United last season. Exactly,
and like Tottenham as well. Like, you've seen the standard that they're up to as well. Like, they're not just gonna roll over and let you play because you're a league above them. Like, they're gonna, if anything, they're gonna give it to you more because they want to prove a point. And like, you know, they looked down and out when we were 2-1 up. Fair play, like, they make the right substitutions, bring on some great players, and score 2 goals, win themselves the game. All is not lost.
All is not lost.
You know,
there's 4 other games to play.
Exactly, that's the thing with the Continental Cup. It's like a group stage thing, so, you know,
you've got time to redeem yourself.
We have no need to panic. FIFA World 11. Then that award show was shocking, wasn't it?
News.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You need to make it easy for me here.
You haven't put that there. You haven't put it down. You haven't written it down.
Well, I didn't think I needed to. It's clearly news.
It doesn't say news there though, does it?
It doesn't.
You've just wrote that on. No. That's why.
No.
Do it again.
No, I don't need to. Just cue the news. News.
Right, FIFA World 11 then.
Cool.
I wasn't a fan of the award show. It was a bit cringy.
I'm usually all for women like doing stuff, but that was just
She was trying to cause arguments here. Fabio Capello was nearly off his seat.
Why did she pull Mourinho?
I know.
And then he walked off halfway through.
like just walking off the stage. He definitely wasn't planned. She's definitely just wanted to chat to him. She's a journalist, isn't she? So like, she's trying to ask like,
she got me to do a job. Come on.
She's trying to ask the juicy questions, and like, no one's asked.
She was like, what's the best out of this world for like 11 teams?
Like, he's going to say when they're all sitting there, who's who. Like, it's not going to happen.
And then there was some mad like people in massive hula hoop circles with lights on.
I know, yeah.
And I was like, can I get one?
I know. I was so confused.
And then a woman who was singing like opera, and I was like, hun, that's loud.
Their performance was shocking.
That's when I tuned in. Oh. And I was like, Am I watching the right thing?
I sent you the Snapchat of me,
like,
didn't I? And I was like, no, don't understand. But yeah, well, 11 was, I mean, you can't really have too many complaints about it. Should we put it on the screen here, just so it's easier? We don't have to, read all the names out. I think the front three was Marta, Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe.
Why would you not start with the goalkeeper?
No, because, I mean, I don't think that's, like, I think that's
start
fair.
at the top, work your way down.
No, but what I'm trying to say, like, I think I'd change one of those players. I wouldn't change any of the ones.
Okay, I mean, I just thought we were going to run through
Go
it
on,
first.
you start then. You go for it.
It's too early for this. I was just saying we could just like run through it while
That's
the graphics
fine.
on the screen.
Yeah,
Fine, all right.
That's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
Well done.
I'm scared now. In goal, I feel like I was happy with this one. Sari van Veenendaal.
I loved their speech.
Not gonna lie, I didn't see it.
Oh, it's a good speech.
Okay. In defence, my gal, Wendy Renard. No, my gal Lucy Bronze. Wendy Renard.
I was going to say, when did you have an infatuation with Wendy Renard?
I don't have an infatuation with anyone.
Definitely.
Nilla Fisher. Kelly
Yeah.
O'Hara. Didn't
Yeah.
realise Kelly was spelt with an E and before the Y.
Yeah.
Amandine Henri. Julie Ertz. Rose Lavelle. And then Marta, Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe.
Thanks for that.
Thoughts?
It's fine. Like, I can see why all those players are in there, but I can see room for other players as well.
Okay. Go on then.
So, I don't know what they base it off, whether they base it off just World Cup performance,
I don't know.
or whether it's based off a whole season. Because
Well,
it's
if it's FIFA, it's going to be like international competitions, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because it's not going to be the Champions League because that's UEFA. It's not going to be WSL because that's now Barclays. So it's going to be
Yeah.
like international football.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point. I get that. But then I think they should consider, or like, so what do they base the men's World 11 off then? Because the only international competition they had was the Nations League. So, like, you can't really base it off that, can you? Because that was
Well, they're basing
shocking.
this only off the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then I'm saying is, like, after they base the men's off, then did they take their club season into account as well?
Don't know.
Because Messi wasn't good for Argentina.
Nor was he necessarily that good for Barcelona either.
It was for the men's. It was voted, so it was the captains of all the different nations.
Of course.
So it's not actually. It's just people voting, basically.
We should probably should have known that.
Well, you do now.
So it's the captain of each
Yeah. So
club or country.
yeah, but then that doesn't tell you the World 11, but that's how like Messi won.
That's
because he got all the
that's
votes.
just for like the best player, isn't it?
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
so.
for
The
World
World
11
11 gets picked, doesn't it?
I'm not.
I
I'll
think
Google
that
it for you.
I think that gets picked by like the board
I
of
don't know.
whatever.
That's
Who
really
knows?
confusing.
Yeah, because I've seen some of the votes. Like Messi voted for Mane to get best player, like so like that's how they vote. But I think if they're basing it off World Cup form, that's absolutely fine because like Megan Rapinoe,
Yeah.
Alex Morgan, top scorers. Rose Lavelle had a really good tournament. Marta became all-time top goal scorer. You know, loads of like outstanding performances from all those players. But then if you're going to take into account club performance as well, Alex Morgan hasn't really played that much for Orlando when she hasn't scored, nor is she playing the rest of the season through injury. So,
But then you've got Henry and Bronze and Wendy Renard who have won literally everything. So like you can't really argue with that.
Same with the goalkeeper, like she
Van
won.
Veenendaal, obviously
won the
Arsenal won the
league.
league, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I was a bit confused because I don't think any of the front three necessarily have done that well for their club. Well, you'll know better than me.
No, not really.
So I've just googled it. Then it says the inaugural FIFA FIFPro Women's World Cup 2019, as voted for by thousands of professional players from around the world. So I guess they basically asked every single person to vote.
Why didn't they
Right,
ask
okay.
me?
I don't think you play a high enough level yet. One day.
One day, maybe. But
These
yeah.
knees down.
Well, I think this was going around on Twitter as well, but like Sam Kerr was in with a shout of being in there.
Ellen White. Yeah. Come
She
on.
had a good World Cup,
Come
to be
on.
fair, yeah. She came second, didn't she, in the...
She's got to at least be in, like... No, actually, there is a graphic, actually,
on
thingy, which says how close people were. Here we go. So, the goalkeeper that was in second place was Endler, the Chile, from Chile, yeah. The next defender would be Crystal Dunn, then Steph Houghton. Next midfielder would have been Marijan, which she broke her toe after the first game of the World Cup and didn't play any other.
That's what I'm
seriously confused.
Do they base it off club performance as well? Because they've got to, because if she broke her toe and only played one match, then why is she in it?
Hergerberg is the next one after Marta.
She didn't even play.
She didn't go to the... So it must be just voted, isn't it?
It's just voted by the players of all the leagues.
But Ellen White was after Hergerberg, and then Tobin Heath was after that. Lika Martins was after that when she was terrible. And then Samke Miedema, and then what's her name? Perlin Harder. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Perna, yeah, something
that
like
that. So yeah, interesting.
I mean,
Kamke was in with a shout.
It's fine. I mean, if your club put that starting 11 out, you'd be like, yeah, nice one. But like, you know, if you're going to take into account every single women's player, you know,
the one I agree with the most is between Veenendaal and Lavelle.
Oh yeah, Rose Lavelle was boss.
Oh my god, she was incredible.
Yeah, she needs to find.
Did you see Sam Miller's Instagram when they was walking up the red? I know, when they were walking up red carpet, she was like, Rose, I'm surprised you haven't brought your dog with you. And she said, oh, I wish, but they all said I couldn't bring her. And I was like...
She's got like a bulldog, hasn't she?
It's called Mill.
It begins with an M. Wilma.
Not a M, a W.
No, W.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam Kerr has a good season for... I mean, Australia got knocked out, like, you know, pretty early on. But like,
to be fair, we can link this with Heather Owens' question.
Yeah.
So that's answered her question realistically.
It's fine. I mean, like I said, if your club put that team out, you'd be absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
But then there is room for other players as well. Alyssa Nair maybe could have got goalkeeper as well. She had a pretty decent tournament.
She didn't have to save much, did she?
She saved Steph Houghton's penalty in the semi-final.
She really did.
So, you know. Made some good saves in the final as well.
She was 5th on that list.
5th?
4th or 5th, yeah. But Hadi became before her.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Or maybe after. No, it was Veenendaal, Endler, Lindahl, you know, the Hedvig Lindahl, Naya, and then Bahadi.
I mean, it's fine.
I'll live with it.
It's fine.
I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Yeah, exactly. Like. Questions then?
What?
Before we have to wrap up.
You've missed out a whole thing.
I'm sorry. She's how interested I am.
Wow.
England squad announcement. Woo.
Don't lie, you love England women.
Oh no, I like the players. I'm not a big England fan. Like I'm really not. Like I like the England women's players, but like
we did a whole World Cup on them.
But like, I mean, it's because I had to, really, isn't it? I'm not.
I don't like them. Oh, Tony Duggan was brilliant.
No, I like Tony Duggan. She's Scouser.
Phil Neville's me fave.
He's really not. I hate Phil Neville. When he was at that awards the other night, I was like, if he wins this, he definitely thought he was going to win because his picture came down first in the middle of the screen.
I thought that, and I was like,
oh my god, no. And then the other two came in from the side, bet he was like that, half standing up, ready to go and collect his award.
Oh God.
It's like, don't Jill Ellis. Don't really know who you are, but you know.
She's actually from England, you know.
She is, and then she grew up in Australia as well. She's been all over the gaff.
You read her autobiography?
I googled her. Yeah,
jeez.
I don't know who she was. No Tony Duggan.
I have a feeling she's injured for
some
reason.
No, but she's not though, because she played the other day for Atletico Madrid.
Don't know.
Lucy Staniforth isn't there either. She injured? Don't think she is. Haven't heard nothing. Georgia Stanway's injured. She's out for 6 weeks. Hannah Blundell, don't know what's going on with her. And Farrell Williams is like just... She's only on the cusp of...
Quite low down.
Surprised she hasn't been invited to train though.
Chloe Kelly has been.
Mel Lawley has.
And then someone from PSG.
Yeah. Hannah. No, not Hannah.
It's
what's her
Hannah.
name?
Don't know. We'll carry on.
Something Cook. Yeah.
Because her Instagram's what's cooking.
Great.
With a Z.
That's good. Jordan Nobbs is back in the squad. Very happy to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Fran Kirby's back in after she had a little injury.
Niggle.
Alex Greenwood's back in. She had a little niggle. Jill Scott's back in.
She had a little niggle.
She had a little niggle too. They're all back. Like we said, Mellowly's not in the squad, but she's invited to train. Do you think anyone else could have been within a shout of a call up there?
I couldn't. I can't. I tried so hard to think of things, but I can't.
No, I can't think of anyone else on there that'd do a job.
Bradley Auckland maybe, but I think she's pretty low down on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm glad Bethany England's actually in the squad.
And Mannion.
Yeah, like they're really.
Notice how I didn't try and pronounce her first name.
It's
I think
like
it's
Aoife.
Aoife, yeah.
I think she said. I think I watched an interview with her the other day, and she was like Aoife. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, I think. Yeah, solid team. Can't complain.
They're playing Middlesbrough and Brazil.
They are over 20,000 tickets sold for Middlesbrough.
Also, just me, or it's like this game between England and Germany been advertised for so long now, and it's still
It
not
was
happened.
advertised like during the World Cup.
And it's like still not happening yet.
I know.
It's in like November. They've sold 90,000 tickets for that.
It's nearly, yeah, it's nearly November.
True that.
So, you know.
Questions.
Craig Hadley.
Hiya.
Hiya, love. Everton are moving to a stadium closer to Goodison Park soon to help increase attendances. Do you think long-term Liverpool need to move closer to the city centre too in order to raise attendances? Yes, Craig, I do.
Don't know where. Melwood would have been perfect. Kirby would have been perfect, but...
Everton moving to Walton Hall Park?
Yes.
Why can't we move there? Chop and change each week?
Nah.
Why?
That wouldn't be right, surely.
It's down the road from me. It's easy, that.
That's all right for you then, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Accommodate me.
I feel like facilities we have at the moment are fine in terms of the solar campus and everything. Like they're fine.
We could be a lot worse. Like.
Yeah. But maybe in like a few years' time, if... like, we need to start winning, okay? That's the priority at the moment. I don't care where we play. If we play on a dirt pitch, for all I care, we need to start winning.
Can play at Walton Hall Park for all I care, do you know what I mean?
I can play anywhere. You can play my back garden if they really want to, but
You've
I don't
got a
have
back garden.
It's a car park. Play at Sefton Park, any of them. But I just need to feel like we need to start winning. Then attendances are higher. You get more money. Maybe build a place for Liverpool women. Yeah.
Do you reckon it'd be better if they were in a Prenton Park, like a smaller ground, so that like there was more? No, I mean in terms of atmosphere, because at the moment you fit one stand and like you half fill that.
That's good for women's game.
No, it's fantastic. But what I mean is, in terms of in the lower leagues in men's football.
The thing is though, Chelsea and Arsenal have small stadiums, but it fills.
That's what I mean.
So it looks a little bit better.
Yeah, you get a full, and it's a small stadium. It is. But it gives you it gives the illusion that there's more support. I don't know.
For now, and literally as I said, I don't care where we play. I just want us to start winning. In the future, I'd probably say I really feel we should. But right now, I don't think it's a priority. Obviously, to get the thing is to get more people to come, you need success. That's the key to everything. Because if your team's not doing bad, people are not willing to come out and see what's going on. So if we start winning things, attendance is going to come up anyway, so you don't need to move it anywhere just right now.
Well, you're seeing the difference. The opening game was nearly 1,400 people, and the game of the day was
just under 700.
So, like...
one of them.
But we're at Prenton Park until... I think we've got this season and next season left because we signed like a 3-year deal with them. Mm-hmm. So you never know at the end of...
There could be something lined up we don't know about.
Yeah, there could be something different, but...
Do you know if the training facilities is with that? Because we're obviously at Tramia's training facilities.
It will be.
So then when that contract runs out, they need to find a training facility as well.
Why can't the women...
Well, this could all coincide with the fact that Melwood's getting knocked down and there's being a new one built.
That's the point I was about to make.
Yeah.
Why can't the women have Melwoods?
Well, it's turning into a housing place.
Well, that's just stupid in my opinion.
But it was either...
You know what? If it's not going to be used by the club, it should be used for like a little... What are they called?
Community centre.
Why
yeah.
would they do that?
Because it's got a swimming pool, it's got like
no money.
pitches.
Liverpool
Yeah,
want
but
the
help
money.
the city out. There's nowhere for any kids to go and play
No, I agree.
around there.
I agree, but they've already decided it's a housing estate.
Like, it's just stupid. Like,
Should we go live there?
It does me head in. No.
Okay.
I'm not going to live there simply because they're making a housing estate.
Yeah.
I'm going to be one of the people with the signs outside.
Get a pitchfork.
Well, they already did all that. They've already had all them
it's
signs.
so
They've already done
stupid.
all that. So.
Like, the club don't need any more money than they're already getting. Like, give back to the city just that little bit more.
Okay.
We're getting a little bit political here.
Just saying.
I feel a bit out of my depth.
Just saying.
Yeah, you do. Tell us what Harrogate needs, Amy.
Like, you're trying to get kids off the street. Give them a place to go. It's me crying out for help.
Come on, Jeremy Kyle.
Just saying. It's a good point to make because, like, what adding them few extra houses on that bit of land might make a difference to some people's lives, yeah, but not unless you make it, like, cheap enough for people to live there. Because you're going to make it... There's a... Oh, no, I'm going to go off on a tangent. Never mind. We need to wrap up.
King,
so I think in the future, Craig...
Yes, Craig, we agree that they should move in a couple of seasons' time to somewhere closer to actually in Liverpool.
Preferably where I can walk to.
Yeah. So I don't have to pay £1.80 to get into Birkenhead.
Frustration.
Not having
Salty.
it. Not having it.
Right. William Hickling at Poznan Will.
Why'd you say it like that?
No, I'm not. Nike. Good, bad, or personally?
Bad. Personally, Will. I like Nike.
Personally, I'm not arsed at all. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
I have no influence on that whole situation. So if Liverpool choose to have Nike, if Liverpool choose to have Adidas, New Balance, they're going to choose what they want. I have
Go
no...
wild and make it yourselves. Be a bit out there. Get
Someone
a fan
made-
design.
Buy Freds for Reds.
Give back to the community.
Someone made a great point on the news because we were doing it on the news. Exactly. But he basically said Nike have like awful... They just have a template design, but if they put enough effort in like they did at the Women's World Cup, because them kits were amazing at the Women's World Cup, if they put that effort in for Liverpool, it'd be fantastic.
Who does the Roma kits? Because they are unbelievable.
It's Nike.
Is it Nike? Well, there you go then.
That's what I mean.
I'll be happy with anything as long as it looks alright. I don't care what brand's on it as long as it looks alright.
If we're gonna have Nike, I want the little where they have the tick and then Nike above it. I want that
not
badge.
just the norm. Yeah.
Not just the
Should we
normal
write a
tick.
letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because it looks cooler.
No,
You need to
just
do
like a
your.
tick.
You need to do your NWSL scores.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to quickly research while I stall?
Yeah, go ahead. I know most of them, but
No, but it's one of them though.
Thanks, Tom.
Would you be worried if there was just a template? You know what I mean? That's the only issue I have with Nike. They've got everything else sorted, but even the training kits for Chelsea and
I was gonna say,
Spurs,
as long as you don't have the little
Liverpool
jazzy patterns on there, I don't care.
But
As long
what
as
if-
you don't have them.
I think it'll be fine.
do you reckon?
Yeah.
But like New Balance is.
I
like,
really enjoyed the time we had with New Balance. God, that sounds so dramatic.
I really enjoyed the time we
Cue
had
the montage
together.
of me and New Balance.
yeah.
I've got some fond memories.
Of them Warrior kits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did we only have them for a season?
I think it was
Was
two.
it 2?
And then, it might have even been 3. You know, they were through
No.
the.
I think if it
back
was
time.
any other than New Balance, Under Armour, Nike or Adidas, I'd be a bit like, but like those four, whatever.
Under Armour kits, imagine that.
Puma.
No. Although they've made a five.
Kappa.
Like,
Slazenger,
Reebok.
yeah.
Umbro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Umbro.
Imagine all the players came out wearing Velcro footy boots. That'd be amazing.
Disgusting.
Imagine if you get like Hugo
Yeah,
Boss
but let's
kits.
be honest, if Van Dijk walked out in Umbro Velcro things, they'd come back into stock and to fashion real quick.
Oh yeah.
What about like? I'm gonna Google some.
You can't both
brands.
Google things while I have to
Tom,
scroll.
it's our
I don't need to
podcast.
Google. I've got the app, Tom.
What is it called? Sport brands.
What day did we film the podcast on last week?
Wednesday, yeah. Why?
Okay.
Patagonia. Imagine North Face kits. No.
Oh, that'd go down well.
Feeler. That'd be funny.
Feeler would be funny.
Feeler.
Can we do Gymshark?
I've never heard of Gymshark in my life.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Kick.
Columbia.
Yeah, Miss Kick.
A6. Or is it A6?
What's the one?
Oasis.
What is it?
Oasis.
What's the
Skechers! Imagine Skechers football boots!
Crocs?
Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Giacomo?
Giacomo, yeah.
Kids.
Anyway, NWSL scores. Cue graphic. Without really good music.
What about like Kellogg's?
Kellogg's.
Imagine being sponsored
Amy,
by
we haven't got time for this. It's 10:10.
Sony.
Sony. Hugo Boss. They do our suits.
Said that!
Yeah, they do
I
our
can
suits.
sit a suited football.
Q NWSL
Q
scores.
NWSL scores the third time. Tuesday the 17th September, NCC Courage vs Houston Dash. They won 1-0. Secured their playoff place for this season. Well done. Whatevs. All my apps froze. Saturday 21st of September, Chicago Red Stars 3, Washington Spirit 1. Chicago Red Stars also confirmed the NWSL playoff place with that win. Utah 0, NC Courage 3. Seattle 0, Sky Blue 1. Ooh, good win for Sky Blue. That very good win. They're not getting a playoff place, but very good win. Seattle might not get a playoff place now because they lost that game. They play Utah tomorrow, I think, tonight, and whoever wins that
Tonight's the night.
whoever wins that game gets the playoff place. So it's gonna be, can't even watch it. Fuming. Portland 1, Houston Dash 0. Yes, girls.
See that timing then?
They secure the playoff place as well. So
Who?
Portland.
Whack. Thorns, Rose.
Don't why? What's wrong with that?
I wake up on like a Sunday morning, and the first thing is like, what have you missed? And it's Lauren.
It's me.
Thorns, Rose.
Just support my team. Do you know what I mean?
That's fine.
Gotta go through the bad to get to the good. Do you know what I mean? Went through a rough patch. Had 2 defeats. Come back. Just what can I say? Yeah. So Houston play Washington tonight, and Seattle play Utah.
Wig. Well, there we have it. The show is over.
Can I just say, Sam Kerr broke the NWSL all-time goal-scoring record in the last game. She's got 18 this season so far. Well done, Sam Kerr. Broke her own record of 17.
Sam, if you're watching this, congratulations.
Sam, we love you. Yeah, well, that's
Come
it.
to Liverpool.
Yeah, come to Liverpool, yeah. Well, that's it. Podcast episode 59 over.
I hope it is 59. I didn't check.
If not, it'll be 60.
Shand.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Remember to like the video, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you all next week with a new podcast.
Bye.